What's up, everybody? This is your boy Willie Lee. I want to talk to you guys today about the white man's burden. Whoa, the white man's burden. Like, for a lot of us, that's like kind of oxymoronic. Like, what burdens does the white man really have? Well, I got to thinking about something. Like, we all are fathers, mothers, whatnot, parents, grandparents. So we all real big on legacy. And I happen to work in cardiology at a hospital in Dallas. And I work with a young lady. I call her my work wife. She, a white lady, just had her first son with her real husband. Shout out to them, by the way. And it got me to thinking about the kind of world that her son is going to grow up in. And then it got me thinking about the white man's burden. Like, if you really think about it, like, from the time like they get to school, they learning how great white people are. Like, they learning how white people founded great civilization. Some of them whitewashed, of course. They learning how, the white man has did many miraculous things across the world, brought them different religions all over the planet, brought civilization all over the planet, their customs and systems and economics and, all that good stuff. Like, the white man has done a lot for the world. That's what he learns, and it gives him self-esteem. At the same time, this white child is going to learn that everybody else on the planet blames him for the actions of his forefathers. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's basically, of course, we believe in white privilege now, but he's basically benefiting from a system that was created for him to benefit from. Like, people invented this system 200-300 years ago for people like him to benefit from today. And the rest of the world holds him accountable for this system. Now, we can argue and debate on, is that fair to him? But we got to understand that the burden to which that entails, like, he can never proclaim his love for his whiteness. Like, we can be Latino and proud, we can be pro-woman, we can be pro-black, we can be black is beautiful, black is lovely, black entertainment television. You know what I'm saying? We can do Native American love days, and, we can go down with the oppressor while we celebrating these crazy holidays. When, for him, those are not crazy holidays. Like, he is coming from the advantage point of the conqueror. It's just like the African proverb, until the lion learns to tell his story, the hunter will always be the hero. Well, he's telling his story, or the stories are told to him from the position of the hero. Like, we speak for the lion, and we often clash, and we are misinterpreted as being anti-white just for the simple fact that we want to tell our stories. But damn, what if he ever get out here and be like, you know what, I like my George Washington on my dollar bill. I like my Thomas Jefferson. I like my Robert E. Lee statues. You know what I'm saying? That's my history. Why can't I tell my story? Why can't I be proud of my history? Why can't I wear my Confederate flag? Things like such. Like, that's his history. And from his point of view, just like we fight to get our point of view out, why can't he fight to get his point of view out? And he has to live in a world where everybody is trying to get their self-esteem off of lowering his. You know what I'm saying? He has to deal with the fact that his forefathers were conquerors. And because of this, since they conquered the known planet, he can't really enjoy the fruits of it. He got to live with the fact that his people created mega billion-dollar business corporations, and then they have diversity programs that mean that he can't even get hired. This is what this child is going to have to grow up dealing with. Like, a white person can found Google. White person can find Yahoo. White person can find Facebook. White person can find Walmart. All these kind of businesses. And at the same time, the minorities, the same people that call them the oppressor, got to deal with the fact that they come to them to look for jobs, to get opportunity. So is at his expense, though. He won't get that job because they have to hire people that don't look like him. Don't even look like the people who farm the business. Now, y'all know how big I am on black self-love and eradicating self-hate in the black community. And, how to which we have to create our own. And, of course, we're dealing with systemic racism. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just the people that we're dealing with. We're fighting against more than flesh and blood. We're fighting against principalities. So, of course, I'm all for the overthrow of any system to which I can't benefit in. And that's why I'm all real big on black self-love and eradicating black self-hate and getting us to a higher level that we control our own economics. At the same time, do we not acknowledge the fact that the white man been propping us up just as much as he's been kicking us down? The white man has been holding us up just as much as he had his foot on our neck. If you really look at it, like other people that conquer places, they wipe out the whole indigenous people. They ain't bringing people in to you know what I'm saying, to coexist with and have diversity at some point. We are still in America. And we got to live with the fact that the white man is going to have some pride in himself too. Gone are the days, this not your, like this alt-right movement that's going on right now, I fucks with it. And the reason why is because if you really take away the jargon to which they say, they actually say the same stuff that a lot of black people say. Like, we want our own independent television. We want our own, you know, cities, and we got our own value system. We want to preserve these things. You know what I'm saying? So I look at all that. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing we fight for. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that we want.